I thought I'd just jump on here and talk about a couple things. One of the things I wanted to share is the definition of fitness that I just came across in my coach training, and I absolutely love this definition of fitness. Total fitness is striving for the highest quality of existence, mentally, psychologically, and physically. And I might add spiritually, that's my word. But anyway, wow, the totality of that. So a couple of things I want to talk about today, or in this moment, just jumping on live, was, and hello, I'm waving back to all of you, is that I'm realizing that I started this fitness journey in April of 2019, and it's now almost 3 years later, and my body has completely recompositioned itself, and the inner transformation has been profound. It's been profound. What's happened, however, that I'm realizing more and more is that as my body changed and my mental mindset changed, my spirit changed, my life started to change. Like the career I've been in, the job I've had, the people I know, everything is changing. And it can feel disruptive and disturbing. But at the same time, it's very exciting. So it's kind of like, you can say it's the best of times and the worst of times, because maybe in the spirit level, you feel yourself growing and changing, but on the mental level, it might be painful, or maybe on the physical level, it might be painful. But that's one thing to probably consider and be ready for, is as you make this transformation, it's not just your body, it's your life. There's certain relationships that have reached their shelf life. There's certain careers that no longer feed you. There's certain things that you used to enjoy that you don't enjoy anymore. And that's amazing. So basically, I just wanted to say, I was thinking about that this morning. Your body is the 3D journal of these changes and this transformation that you're going through. And it has been all along, because we know that, when life is kicking us in the teeth, or we are struggling with low self-esteem, or we aren't feeling our best. At least for me, I weaponized food. I would use food to stuff my feelings down, and my body would walk around as a 3D journal of how I was feeling. I even heard Oprah say that one time. She said, if you ever want to know what I'm going through, just look at my weight. When I'm feeling great, I'm thinner. When I'm not doing so well, I put on weight. And I thought that was such a honest and vulnerable thing to say, which is why everyone loves, well, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people love Oprah, because she's so real and she talks about her own struggles and people can relate to it. So I just kind of wanted to share that this morning. It's a realization I had. And I also want to thank you all for your fantastic support and following Dolphin, and when I've asked for your advice on my introduction to my book, you guys gave me some wonderful ideas, and the book actually is written. It's in production right now, and hopefully will, depending on how things go, should be out next spring or summer. And I really wanted to get this book into existence because there's a lot of Queenagers who are 60 plus, who are not online, who don't do Instagram, who that's just not part of their lifestyle. But I want this message to reach them. I want them to know that I'm telling you, ladies, 60 plus. It's the power decade. It's 12 cycles. It's 5 cycles of 12 years, and 12 years is a major life cycle. I said this in an earlier post. Think about when you were 12, when you were 24, when you were 36, when you were 48, when you're 60, and then 72, also very powerful, very powerful. So I want this message and this, that if I can do it, you can do it. I want it to reach the women who are 60 plus, who really aren't on social media. Social media can sometimes be exhausting. I post pictures of myself every day and I just think, oh God, here we go again. In a way, it feels a little bit too self-absorbed. But words and pictures are how we communicate. And I really don't have any sense of promoting. It's not about my body. It's not about the fact that, oh, here I am in a bikini or whatever. It's about what goes into making a transformation. And people need pictures. What does that look like? What does it mean? And so, that's why I post the pictures, because people can relate, especially the before and afters. I think if I had been fit like this from age 30 or 40 or even 50 on, and the last 10 years I looked like I do now, I wouldn't be having this Instagram to promote, oh, look how I look at 60. It's the transformation. It's the fact that I did this in 2 to 2.5 years, and I never wanted to make my Instagram public. Being a competitor in Masters Bikini was never my goal. These things have all happened organically. The book happened organically, and it just happens to be, I made my Instagram public after several friends told me how inspired they were and how it could inspire other women in our age group. So I did take down some pictures that were just up for my coach that were, just more revealing and didn't want to put out there in the public. And when I made it public, I could not believe how organically it grew, because it touched people. And that's all I care about, is that if there's something I can share that you can resonate with and will help you in your life to live your dream life, wow, that makes me feel great. And as an educator, seeing students be successful, that is why I taught for so long. So yeah, it's just all very organic and very natural, and just love you guys. I do. You women all over the world. I don't know who each one of you are, but it's like this group consciousness. It's like a Dolphin Pod, and we're all swimming together, and it means a lot to me. And at some point, I hope to be out in the world more and be speaking at events where I can meet women like you, because not all women in our age group are on social media. And some of you I know are younger. You're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, which is great. Love you guys. But I really want to reach the Queenager 60 plus, because she is powerful. She's so powerful. And you guys are powerful too. So anyway, good morning on this Thursday, and I will jump on Instagram Live every once in a while. And if you guys have any questions, one of the things I wanted to mention about macros, that I did a live about macros last weekend. So on my non-training days, I will lower my macros a little bit, like my carbs, and I play with that a little bit. And I've been playing with it this week, and what I've realized is I wake up in the morning and I'm really hungry, and that's a sign that I'm not eating enough. So I'm increasing my macros to just have really sort of the high carb days that I have on training days, to do that every day. So how do you do that? How do you increase your carbs? Do you just go into the kitchen and go, oh gosh, I need more carbs today? I think I'll eat this donut, or maybe I'll have this bagel, this whole bagel. Now, unless you know the grams in that bagel, don't just do it. Don't just say, oh, I need more carbs, I'm going to eat more carbs today. What I do is I add increments, like 25 grams of carbs for that day, maybe 10 more grams of protein. So I'm weighing everything. I know exactly what I'm eating, exactly how much I'm putting into my body. So then after a week or two, if I see, oh my gosh, I've gained 3 pounds or whatever, and it's not inflammation, it's not water retention, it's not cortisol stress, then I realize, okay, I'll bring it back down a little bit. So learn to play with your macros, but you have to be consistent with the numbers. And I know you guys are doing that. And I will also hopefully be doing a little demo. I have a YouTube channel Dolphin, Julia Lynn, Linn, which is my middle name, Dolphin. So I'm going to be putting these videos up there too, because I really think being able to do your own macros is so empowering. And I am self-coaching right now. I don't have a coach right now. I don't need a coach right now because I know what I'm doing. And that's the whole point. You get a coach to get you started, you know what you're doing, and you keep going. Now for contest prep, I think that you do need a coach. And I'll be doing more contests next year. I can't wait because I want to meet more 60 plus Queenagers. And then I will have a coach for that. So I'm seeing kind of a long message here. See if I can... I have a question. Do you have some tips for a wife the age of 58 to get her muscle strength back after a fight where cancer? You know what? Just get moving, and God bless you for surviving cancer. I've had family members die from it. So I would just say tips, just get moving, and also feel the gratitude. Feel the gratitude that your body is functioning at all. Even if there's days you can't even get out of bed, it's a mindset thing too. Know that you can do it. Know that you can do it. So that whole fitness thing, that fitness, striving for the highest quality of existence, mentally, psychologically, and physically, sometimes all we can do is the psychological part. That's the fitness. I can do this. What the mind believes the body can achieve. So let me see. Is there any other little questions here? Okay, you guys, I'm going to sign off. And I'm going to put this on my Instagram and also on my YouTube. And yeah, I just thought I wanted to update you a little bit and tell you what's going on and say hi on this Thursday. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you on Instagram. It's just so lovely to have you all. All right. Take care.